This is the first time the G20 summit is being hosted on the African continent. And while President Trump has boycotted the event, he has made his presence known by giving President Zelensky of Ukraine a 6-day deadline to accept a peace deal plan that favors Russia. European leaders are having high-level talks on the sidelines where they say there will be nothing about Ukraine without Ukraine. What does that mean for South Africa's relationship with Russia, which has been long-standing and predates the end of apartheid? Well, the presidential spokesperson, Vincent Magwenya, told us that they've been liaising with both Russia and Ukraine, and that this is not a misalignment in terms of their relationship with Russia, and that the war in Ukraine has been involved in the joint declaration that they've issued at the start of the summit, along with conflicts in DRC, Sudan, and Palestine.
Hi.
How does President Cyril Ramaphosa feel about the war in Ukraine dominating the high-level talks that are happening on the sidelines of the summit?
Well, look, the war in Ukraine has not necessarily dominated the talks. What has dominated the talks, particularly in the lead up to the adoption of the declaration, has been conflicts around the world. The UN Charter principles must lead in the manner that these conflicts are resolved. Obviously, European leaders are going to pay a greater degree of focus. Ukraine is on their backyard. They are rightly so concerned about the conflicts. We are aligned with both Russia and Ukraine on the need to resolve that conflict peacefully. We are also aligned with European leaders on the need to resolve that conflict peacefully. We may differ on some approaches there and there, but ultimately, what do we need to see? We need to see Russia and Ukraine seated around the table, talking to each other, and looking at ways to resolve that conflict.